Warfare is changing. It is changing faster than ever before in human history. The old battlefields defined by trenches, tanks, large armies are giving way to something new, something smarter, faster, more precise. In this new era, the most important soldier may not be a human at all. It may be a machine, an unmanned aerial vehicle, or what we commonly call a drone. These are not the simple toys you see flying in parks. These are sophisticated, powerful instruments of national power. They are the new sentinels watching over our borders from high above, the silent guardians that see everything, day, night, without ever needing to sleep or rest. Why are drones so critical for a modern army? The answer is simple. They remove the single most valuable and vulnerable asset from the direct line of fire, the human soldier. For centuries, commanders have grappled with the terrible cost of war, the loss of brave men and women. Let me introduce you to the future of Indian air power. It is called the CATS Warrior. CATS stands for Combat Air Teaming System, developed by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. The CATS Warrior is not just a drone. It is a loyal and autonomous wingman for our fighter pilots. Imagine a Tejas or a Rafale fighter jet flying into hostile airspace. Now imagine it is not alone. It is accompanied by 5 CATS Warriors, all controlled by the pilot in the main aircraft. These unmanned wingmen can fly ahead to scout for threats, jam enemy radars, or even engage enemy aircraft and engage ground targets, all while keeping the human pilot out of harm's way. This is the very definition of a force multiplier. The CATS Warrior is designed to be stealthy, high-speed, and highly maneuverable. Imagine not one drone but 100, 1,000, all moving together, thinking together, acting as a single intelligent entity. This is not a scene from a Hollywood movie, developed by a dynamic Indian startup. One of the most promising projects is the MBC-2. It stands for Multi-Blade Cutter 2, a swarm drone system designed for a very specific and deadly purpose, a hard-kill counter-drone system, a drone that hunts and destroys other drones. This is a critical capability in modern warfare. Enemy drones can threaten our troops, convoys, bases. The MBC-2 swarm operates on a simple yet brilliant principle. When an enemy drone is detected, or a swarm of drones, a large number of MBC-2 drones are launched. They are small, fast, equipped with sharp multi-blade cutters. They don't use explosives. Instead, they operate like a pack of wolves, communicating with each other to surround and overwhelm the enemy. They physically fly into the targets, using spinning blades to shred the propellers, wings, fuselage, causing them to crash. While our push for self-reliance under Atmanirbhar Bharat is paramount, strategic partnerships remain crucial for maintaining a technological edge. India has wisely cultivated strong defense ties with world leaders in drone technology, most notably Israel, the United States. For years, the Israeli-made Heron drone has been the workhorse of the Indian Armed Forces surveillance fleet. These are medium-altitude, long-endurance drones, capable of flying for over 24 hours at a stretch at altitudes up to 35,000 feet. The Heron has been our unblinking eye in the sky, providing invaluable intelligence, surveillance, reconnaissance along our volatile borders with Pakistan and China. The Heron Mark II, the latest version in service with our forces, is a significant upgrade. It boasts a more powerful engine, enhanced avionics, ability to carry a wider array of sophisticated sensors. These can include high-resolution electro-optical cameras, infrared sensors, synthetic aperture radars. Looking towards an even greater capability, India is in the process of inducting the formidable MQ-9B Sea Guardian or Predator drone from the United States. This is a true high-altitude, long-endurance drone, representing the gold standard in unmanned aerial systems. The MQ-9B can fly for over 40 hours at altitudes of up to 50,000 feet, making it virtually undetectable from the ground. While its primary role is long-range surveillance, the Predator is famous for its hunter-killer capability. It can be armed with a variety of precision-guided munitions, including Hellfire missiles. The acquisition of the MQ-9B Predator is a strategic game-changer for India. To truly understand the power of India's new drones, we must look beyond the airframe and into the brain of the machine. The secret ingredient that makes these platforms so revolutionary is artificial intelligence, or AI. In simple terms, AI is the ability of a machine to think, learn, make decisions like a human. For a military drone, this means it can do much more than just follow a pre-programmed flight path. An AI-powered drone can analyze the video feed it is capturing, automatically identify a tank hidden under camouflage, distinguish a combatant holding a rifle, distinguish a farmer holding a tool, and alert its human operator to potential threats. Another groundbreaking feature you will see in our next generation of drones is VTOL capability. VTOL stands for vertical takeoff and landing. Think of a helicopter. It does not need a long runway to get into the air. It can go straight up and come straight down. This gives our soldiers the ability to deploy their own eyes in the sky whenever and wherever they need them. Then there is the concept of swarm intelligence. Swarm intelligence is inspired by nature. A flock of birds, a school of fish. In a drone swarm, each drone is a simple unit, but by communicating and cooperating with hundreds of others, they can achieve complex tasks. They can map out a large area in minutes, overwhelm an air defense system, and execute a coordinated multi-pronged attack. Gone are the days of carpet bombing cities. Modern warfare demands surgical precision to minimize collateral damage and achieve strategic objectives efficiently. India's new armed drones, like the Predator and future indigenous unmanned combat aerial vehicles, are equipped with laser-guided bombs and missiles. These weapons can hit a specific window of a building or a moving vehicle from miles away. India's geography is as challenging as it is beautiful. From the scorching Thar Desert to the dense forests of the northeast, our soldiers operate in some of the most extreme environments on Earth. But nowhere is this challenge more pronounced than in the high-altitude battlegrounds of the Himalayas. Along our northern borders, our brave soldiers stand guard at heights exceeding 15,000 feet, where the air is thin, the weather is brutal, and the terrain is unforgiving. In such conditions, human endurance is pushed to its absolute limit. This is precisely where our new generation of drones becomes a lifeline and a force multiplier. In the thin air of Ladakh or Arunachal Pradesh, conventional drones struggle to generate enough lift to fly effectively. That is why India is specifically developing and acquiring high-altitude drones. These machines are engineered with powerful engines and specialized aerodynamic designs to operate efficiently in low-density air. They act as the tireless eyes of our commanders, soaring over inaccessible mountain passes and deep valleys, monitoring enemy movements around the clock. They can detect troop buildups, track supply lines, and spot hidden artillery positions without putting a single soldier at risk of an avalanche or enemy fire. Beyond surveillance, drones are also revolutionizing logistics in these remote outposts. Getting essential supplies like food, ammunition, and medical aid to forward posts is a perilous and costly affair, often relying on helicopters that can only fly in clear weather. Now, imagine a fleet of heavy-lift logistics drones. These autonomous vehicles can carry hundreds of kilograms of payload, flying programmed routes day and night in weather conditions that would ground a helicopter. They can deliver supplies with pinpoint accuracy to isolated units, ensuring our soldiers are well equipped and cared for. The importance of developing these drones in India, under the Atmanirbhar Bharat initiative, cannot be overstated. When we build our own drones, we are not just building machines, we are building self-reliance. Drones made in India are designed by Indians for Indian conditions.